I had to confront my own fears and weaknesses, or I could never have defeated you. It's not whether you win or lose, it's how you play the game.
I don't know, bro. That's so stupid. There we go.
Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Neon. I am here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hello.
And it's time for another daily dose of Dismal Disney. Disney cannot help themselves.
Nope.
When it comes especially to their live-action adaptations, they keep shooting themselves in the foot over and over and over again. And now the word on the street is that a very popular character from Lilo and Stitch is getting replaced. To be more...
Okay, I don't know if he's popular. I want to say that. He was integral to the first movie. Popular, though? I wouldn't say that. But then again, I don't follow it like that. I don't follow Lilo and Stitch like that, so who knows? But from what I remember, especially when I was a child, he wasn't necessarily popular. He was integral to the first movie, though. And kind of like one of the obstacles that Nani had to go through so she can keep raising her sister.
More politically correct, more culturally sensitive.
No, I don't see how. I mean, there are people that live in Hawaii that aren't Hawaiian.
Yeah, so Cobra Bubbles, you know Cobra Bubbles?
Yes.
Very popular character from Lilo and Stitch, apparently is getting replaced with a native woman. I'm sure if this is the case, and Cobra Bubbles is not in this movie at all, I'm sure this is because of Disney's cultural sensitivity auditors going through and being like, well, you know, it's not very cool to have a story about a Hawaiian girl and then having this mean black man be her, social worker.
Her caregiver, he oversees her.
So, again, we don't know 100% if this is the case, but it does seem to indicate that Cobra Bubbles is not going to be in the movie.
See, the sad part is, welcome, Mr. Cold, welcome. So I had to restart the stream, so I didn't really tell it, but I'm reacting to Clownfish TV, and they're talking about how apparently, I apologize, there's some background noise, I'm on my way to work, but apparently they're taking, welcome, how are you? But apparently they are taking Cobra Bubbles from the original Lilo and Stitch movie, and they're swapping him out. Why? For no reason. Apparently, who knows? But it's in my opinion, welcome. It's in my opinion that they do these kind of changes just for a political reason, or to be culturally sensitive. But in the original movie, Cobra Bubbles was there, and he wasn't even necessarily like a bad part of the movie. He was like the main drive for Nani for wanting to be a good guardian for Lilo. Am I wrong? Anyways.
Movie, and that was the joke, was this guy was threatening, and it was funny, and it turned out,
Well, he was actually an agent.
He was an agent.
Yes.
He was a
wasn't
man
really
in black, basically.
Basically, that was the joke.
That was the joke.
No, it doesn't mean he won't be. Maybe she's actually just a social worker, social services, and has nothing to do with him, and he'll be there as well.
Why change the he to a she? They do this so many times. Why? Why not just leave it how it was? They always try to change something, except for The Lion King, which was just a cut and paste of the original animated movie, essentially. But they try to change something or make it more modern day, more politically sensitive for the modern day era. Why make the man a woman and then change, apparently from this report, change his race? It makes absolutely no sense.
We don't know that, but people are concerned that they're replacing him. Let's put it that way.
Yes, so let's talk about this, and then we're going to talk about some more Nani backlash, because you can't make anybody happy. Why do they...
So the Nani backlash is essentially that instead of casting a dark-skinned Hawaiian girl, they chose to do a light-skinned one. Which, the funny part about that is, the exact same people that were arguing that Ariel being race swapped was fine is now saying, how dare you? How dare you? But they're the same race, so there's just a different shade of skin. I thought color didn't matter. I thought it didn't matter, people. But no, see, it does matter to these people. All the time. Color does matter.
Why do they mess with success? I mean, Lilo and Stitch, for God's sake, on Disney Plus.
Like, literally, I know they could have found a Nani. They could have found a Nani that would have been a similar shade to the original Nani. They did not have to change it. They don't have to change it. It's so pathetic. They don't have to change anything. They walk into this themselves. And I'm just going to be here laughing.
They switched out the the dryer door for a pizza box.
Yes.
What? Which makes no damn sense whatsoever.
What?
You know, why would you have a pizza box for a door on a cabinet next to a washing machine with no dryer? It's stupid.
It's stupid.
It's really stupid. Disney's just gotten really stupid lately, and remaking these movies is an incredibly stupid.
Yeah, it's so unnecessary.
Yeah, so before we get into it any further, please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. We talk a lot about Disney these days because they can't help themselves. They keep tripping on that rake, and I don't think this adaptation is going to go very well.
No, which is sad because Lilo and Stitch is one of our kids' favorites. I mean, our son wore a Stitch costume 2 different years. I had to buy him 2 different costumes from Shop Disney in 2 different sizes so that he could wear the same costume, like with 1 year in between. And then our daughter loved it so much that she was scared of the characters her first trip when she was 3. When she saw Lilo and Stitch, she went running.
Yeah, I mean,
love Lilo and Stitch.
Lilo and Stitch was not expected to be a big hit. It was kind of done by the B team, and it came during a time when Disney was in a bit of a lull, in a bit of a rut in the early 2000s, and it was a surprise hit. And it went on to spawn shows and sequels, and the sequels aren't very good. And the TV show was actually okay-ish.
It was.
I've watched them all because my kids love Lilo and Stitch. I mean, I can't stress that enough. They're actually the ones who told us about this rumor, and they're very salty about this rumor. They better not be replacing Mr. Bubbles.
So they're talking about the possibility of Cobra Bubbles getting replaced. Of course, Ving Rhames played Cobra Bubbles, and he was in the Mission Impossible franchise. However, the internet's in a frenzy as recent casting news for the upcoming live-action adaptation of Lilo and Stitch confirms Cobra Bubbles is being replaced. We don't know. We don't know for 100% certain if Cobra Bubbles will not be in the movie at all, but it does seem like that is going to be the case.
Yeah, because later they say presumably down here. Just because they're a child services worker doesn't mean it's the same one, but let's be honest here, it likely is.
Yeah. In a recent announcement, it was confirmed Jolene Purdy had been cast in the live-action adaptation as an original character known as Mrs. Kikoa, described as a child services agent, presumably replacing Cobra Bubbles. Fans were devastated. Disney has decided to ditch the character altogether.
Yeah, because I don't think this would work. Like, I mean, there was a very special dynamic there that I don't think is going to translate with this woman. It's just not. No offense to this actress. I'm nothing against her. I just don't think that same vibe is going to translate if that's indeed their intention.
Why change it in the first place? She looks
like a second-grade teacher. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm not getting threatening agent from this character. So here's the thing.
And
here's what I
Bubbles
think.
was meant to look threatening. He was silent, stoic.
If this is the case, and knowing Disney, they're stupid. I mean,
knowing Disney,
they already confirmed via storybook something that we knew was probably going to happen in The Little Mermaid, where Ariel's the one that takes out Ursula.
Big joke. But they can do make Ariel take out Ursula?
Of course, we can't have the toxic.
Suddenly, she knows how to sail a boat.
Well, she's been watching the humans for a while.
Right, she suddenly knows how to do it. Oh, she's in the boat. She's doing with fins, her flippers and stuff. That she's up on the boat without legs. So how the fuck is she doing it?
I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
Why the fuck is Disney doing any of this?
Yeah, here we are.
Here we are. I hope this one gets dumped to Disney Plus and everybody forgets about it.
Yep.
I mean, it just does not sound good. So yeah, this character probably will replace Cobra Bubbles, and I'm telling you why I think they are doing it, knowing modern day Disney. Remember, Lilo and Stitch was done 20 years ago. It's hard to believe it's been that long, but it came out 20 years ago. It was in development in the late 90s. I remember reading a synopsis of this movie on Ain't It Cool News back in the late 90s. They were talking about all the stuff in the pipeline at Disney, and they're like, the only one that sounds like it might be pretty good is this weird one about this Hawaiian girl that gets this alien and tries to pass off as a dog. It's really quirky, and it might be kind of fun, but we don't expect much from it. And that was Lilo and Stitch. So I knew about Lilo and Stitch like 4 years before it came out.
Ooh.
And that was a different time. So what they have now are their cultural sensitivity people at Disney that they go through. They audit theme park attractions, and they audit movies, and they probably took a look at this and been like, well, this threatening man.
Well, I just think it's funny. So they're race and gender bending.
Yep.
Mr. Bubbles.
Yep.
Yes.
It's not even the same name.
It's not, well, no, it's an original character.
So I'm saying, it's possible that they're not being replaced. It's just another character that has to be a social worker working with them.
Judging by Disney's track record,
it's completely possible, but
it's
we all
very
know
possible
very
that they'll
unlikely
do
the case,
this.
but it's probably being changed. But I'm just saying they haven't confirmed it yet.
I would say there's
so stupid if it's true.
I would say there's a 90% chance that she's going to replace Cobra Bubbles, because they're going to look at this and be like, well, this is problematic for a couple reasons. One, we have a grown-ass man being kind of threatening with a little girl, and that's not cool.
Oh my
and
gosh.
2, why is the black man so mean? We can't have that. We
can't have the black man say we're going to separate the sisters, but a Hawaiian woman can say it.
She can say it because she's
got tits.
I was going to say because she's a native too. So
no, she's got boobs, so it's okay. As a non-threatening woman can separate the girls, but a man that's just...
You can say anything you want if you got tits.
Yeah, pretty
That's
much.
why everybody wants tits these days. It's a say whatever you want pass, right? So no, I think this is Disney's cultural committee.
That they even have to make sure that the writers were Polynesian and stuff.
Yeah, it's I don't know if they have it in this article, but the original.
My Lord.
Oh my God, Shaq!
That would have worked.
I still want Shaq for
would have been
Dumbledore.
so
I would watch that.
I would watch
That would
watch
have been
yes.
so
I would watch
good.
Shaquille O'Neal's Mr. Bubbles. So
That Shaq,
damn, now I can't
man.
unsee it. I would watch Shaquille O'Neal's.
And if it's
Mr.
true that
Bubbles.
this is
If
their
Shaq
place
could do
for
like
Mr.
some
Bubbles,
dry
they're going
humor,
out of their way to
it's so good.
piss off people that very off.
So then people are going to be like, wait, you erased the only black character in the movie. You got rid of this black... he was like one of the most popular characters in the movie.
He was in the show, too.
He was in the show.
Yep, he was in the show.
He had a big part in the show, because the show was all about them chasing the aliens
Oh, I
and
can't
stuff.
wait to see what they do with the other aliens.
Facts.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Yes,
forgot about
exactly
that.
what you think is what I'm thinking.
Oh my god.
I wonder if Dylan's available.
They're definitely going to
for
make,
Quickly?
what's his name,
Yeah.
Peli
Maybe,
or something.
Maybe.
They're going to
We
make
can
him
get an
trans.
endorsement.
I guarantee
Get a
it.
deal out of that. So,
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God! Yeah. So
I forgot
I
all
don't
about
know.
him.
I don't know. I have a very, very bad feeling about this. It's being directed by, I think, the guy who did Marcel the Shell with Shoes On.
Yes, it does.
Which is depressing as hell. But beyond that,
But it won awards, or was nominated for awards.
yeah, I got all kinds of more people. We actually. So we bought it. We bought it on digital because the kids wanted to see it, and I still haven't seen it yet. It was on
haven't
sale.
seen it either,
I
I
don't
don't
think
care.
they watched it.
I don't care.
They read a synopsis. They're like, "Oh, it's depressing. I don't want to watch it." The writer, the original was done by Chris Sanders, who went on to do How to Train Your Dragon.
White guy.
So we can't have that. So
We can't have
the
that.
screenwriter, I'm pretty sure now, the screenwriter that was brought in, again, at the behest of
Unbelievable.
Disney's cultural sensitivity people, I believe.
By the way, these are the actual races. By the way, just make sure, if that wasn't clear already. You can't have somebody of a different race direct a movie about a different race. No, that can't happen. That never happens before. Every time that's happened, it's always been bad, right? Right? Insert X example. Unbelievable.
He was a native, too. So can you hear the sound of pitchforks sharpening as we speak?
Well, I should say completely believable. It's asinine.
This guy is an important character.
Welcome to Clown
World.
World.
Lilo and Stitch, and he's literally the reason why he allowed Lilo and Nani to keep Stitch. Oh,
yep.
Spoiler. Without him, then what's the point of this effing movie?
Yep.
Not money, because when they make changes like
money.
this, it's anti-money.
Right.
I don't know. I'm starting to get to the point, like, does Disney actually...
Nope.
Does Disney actually want to make money?
I
don't know,
so.
because they keep doing things that run contrary.
It's like they just want write-offs? Because it seems like they don't want to make money.
Just cancel the production. I agree.
And this is after they have, all the controversy we talked about a couple times with Sydney, I don't know how to say her last name.
Their moves of the past 5 years have been all irrational.
We'll say Sydney. She's getting all kinds of shit. Now people are going out to her Instagram, and they are literally going through all her recent posts, okay? And just putting, you should quit. That's the biggest one. You should quit. You should turn down the role. Why did you audition for this role? And you know you're too light. And all this other kind of stuff. I'm like, but the thing is, Disney hired her. Disney hired Halle Bailey. Disney hired, I forget the girl's name, is replacing Tinkerbell. Disney hired this girl. I mean, if you're going to mad, somebody be mad at Disney. You didn't go tell Halle Bailey to turn it down. You're like, oh, it's completely
And this is
fine.
what happens when you try to
Disney
appease
has a
an
precedent
unappeasable
that
mob.
They're going to make characters look however they want their live action, so they do not have to resemble their animated versions. Well, I'm with you where I think that they should resemble their animated versions. You can't.
And just to their point, like for the character, she might be stellar at her job. She may just well play a very good Nani. But just like I may have liked Samuel Jackson, he did a great job as being Agent Fury, but it still was a race swap. It should not have happened. Doesn't matter how well of a job he did, it should not have happened. And because that happened, because that was a success, and I not being prairie to it at the time, but realizing it later how much of a detriment it actually was, now we've gone all full circle. Now they're just completely ignoring the race sometimes, Tinkerbell, and just casting whoever. Or, in this situation, when I'm pretty sure you could probably found a Nani of a similar shade so that you wouldn't face this backlash, and not only that, but so that you can have the characters look like the characters are supposed to be portraying, because that's the whole point of doing a live action, is supposed to portray the characters that they're portraying. Now we come full circle. So,
let's yell that one's fine and one's not.
I'll just be here eating my popcorn, watching it burn.
This happened with, and I
will not be watching this movie.
agree with the internet, and not in this particular, like harassing the actors.
No, never harassing.
Yeah, so here's the thing, everybody gets on Star Wars fans or whatever, so
no, unless they do a Sonic the Hedgehog 360.
Yes.
This is the same shit.
It is. Like they said Moses Ingram and everything else. This is the same crap. Where are all the hit pieces about? Oh, that's okay. There is one.
Yep.
It's called "I Did It." I called it "Toxic Lilo and Stitch fans are harassing recently announced Nani actress" because no one else is calling out. But it's toxic behavior, and that one letter for especially, she's going to all these posts.
And everyone attacking the actress, they are toxic.
And
what are you doing?
Oh my god, it just goes on.
I had to block out some words because they were swearing.
Yeah, I know Twitter was going nuts because
it was Disney that hired her for the role.
I mean, this is that
she just
you're not
put herself out there
most media
for the job,
comment
like any actress should, for a respectful job anyway.
How's this for racism? If I didn't know you're mixed heritage, I would have thought you were a white girl, but she's still mixed heritage. I'm sick of Wasians, Wasians like this, claiming to be Asian only when it's convenient for taking roles not meant for that. But she's part Hawaiian. You're biracial and it's fine. Be more like Zendaya instead. What? Be more black? I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
It just makes
I mean, what does that even mean?
Wow.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I do like Zendaya.
You need to make the right choice.
True racists
Climb
come
the
out
wall
the
and take the
woodwork.
high road.
You're Myrtle, not Nani. What? You've been insulting redheads now?
Oh my god. Oh, don't worry, Myrtle will probably.
Oh my gosh, Myrtle, you know she's going to get swapped.
I was talking with her
Ain't
greater
no
Mike about
way
this
they're going to keep a redhead
she'll be left
girl.
white
No way.
ginger, because don't you know, white ginger women are like the worst things ever in the world. That's why we have to be erased from existence.
We get to punch her in the face repeatedly. That's why she. Oh, they'll probably take that out too. They'll probably be like, we can't have. We can't have the native girl
Lilo
attacking
Myrtle.
attacking the white girl because that's going to send it back. I guarantee you, they're going to nerf this movie so hard because there's so many things. Even a couple of years ago, like
all right, pretty much at my
watching,
place of work.
Hercules,
You guys get
and we're watching some other Disney.
Wowzers! So another dead on arrival movie. You want to know what would be hysterical if the whole Lilo scene where she's beating up Myrtle, they do like some high class act. First they make it that Lilo and Myrtle, instead of doing I do not know the name of the class, but the dancing class, they also do martial arts, right? And so what they do, they have, so that they can put that scene still in, they'll have Lilo as a martial artist sparring against Myrtle. Oh yes, I mean, it sounds dumb, but we've seen dumber. Anyways, I gotta go. I'm at my place to work. I'll be seeing you guys next time Life Gets You Down for a little more force. I'll be seeing you.